Hello everyone, it's me, Maya, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do the introductions book tag. Now I have no idea if this is original tag or if this is inspired by another tag, but I just got the idea of what if there was a way to introduce myself and share some of myself with you guys using some of the books from my collection. So from that, I came up with 10 questions that kind of delve into different parts of me. So, the first question. Spell your name using books. So for this, I did either the first letter of the title or the letter of my name is in somewhere of the title. My name is Myesha, Myiesha. M, Meant to Be by Lauren Morrill. Y, The Unlikely Hero of Room 13B by Teresa Totten. I, In the Heights, book by Music and Lyrics by Lin-Manuel Miranda, book by Chiara Allegria Hughes. E, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. S, P.S. I Like You by Cassie West. H, Their Eyes Were Watching God by Zora Neale Hurston. And finally, A, Anna and the Swallow Man by Gabrielle Savritz. So next, a character that shares the same age as you. So this is the 5th volume of Scott Pilgrim, and in this one he turns 24, which is the same age as me. The next one is a character or author that shares the same birthday as me. We have Danielle Steele, author of my favorite book, One Day at a Time. Danielle Steele was born August 14th, same as me. She's also a Leo, and she's one of my favorite authors, so I knew that there was a connection there. Number 4, a book that takes place in your favorite place in the world. So any place that speaks to you, any place that you would always love to visit or that you have loved to visit, that's the book that you put here. And that one for me is in Meant to Be by Lauren Morrill. This book mostly takes place in London, which is by far my favorite place that I visited in the world. And I really love the adventures and the romance of this story. Number 5, a book that features your favorite color. So this could either be the book cover, this could be your favorite character's favorite color, anything that is your favorite color. My favorite color is pink, blue, and purple. And this book has 2 out of the 3 colors. I hope it's showing up as the true colors, but you can see on the back that this is definitely purple. This is like hot pink and the purple on the top. And this is actually also one of my favorite books as well. Number 6, a book that features your dream job. So that one job that you've always wanted to have. That one is my water-damaged cover of The Readers of Broken Wheel Recommend by Katerina Bivald. In this book, Sarah goes to Iowa to meet her pen pal, only to find out that the pen pal has passed away. But while Sarah is in Iowa, she decides to open up this bookstore, which is basically set up like a library in that you don't really have to pay anything. She doesn't have a working visa, so she's not allowed to work anyway, so you kind of just like exchange books and you can bring in books, and that was a way for her to share her and her pen pal's book collection. So I thought that just seems so cool, where it's like a lending library, but it's not as like formal as most libraries would be, and it just seems like so cool. And I'm actually want to study library science, so I thought that's kind of like part of what my dream job would be. So number 7 is a character that shares the same physical trait as you, and by that I mean your physicality. Whether you're tall, short, brown eyes, blue eyes, long hair, short hair, a physical feature that a character also has. So this I have 2 just because I couldn't pick. I have Love Calm by Aya Nakahara and As You Like It, Manga Shakespeare, written by William Shakespeare, illustrated by Chie Kusawada. So both of the main heroines in these two stories are tall, and I am also tall. And I think it's cool that you have tall heroines. Rosalind, this side, Rosalind is tall for her age, and she kind of resembles a man. And people see her like, yeah, since I'm tall, I can masquerade as a man, so we don't get excommunicated or something like that. I don't really remember the story. And then in Love Calm, Risa is the tallest girl in her class, and girl, I can speak to that. Always having to stand in the back of the line, and she kind of she has experiences based on her height, which I can totally. I was like, very rarely do I find books that speak to us tall girls. Number 9, a character that shares a similar aspect of your personality. So whether you have a sunny personality, or you're sarcastic, or you're funny, another character that shares that type of trait. So this one I've chosen Professor Savant by The Last of the Really Great Winged Doodles by Julie Andrews Edwards. Professor Savant is kind of an eccentric, and he doesn't really, not even fit in, he doesn't really see the world the same way that other people see it, and I can definitely speak to that, of how I tend to see the world the way I feel like seeing it. There's no other way to describe it other than I see the world differently, and so did Professor Savant, which is why we're mates. The last one I'm going to read off just because, of course, I made things difficult. The last question is number 10, and it's a situation. Your house is on fire, everyone's safe, and you've saved all of your essentials. You still have time left to save 3 of your books. Which ones do you save? Now this one, I definitely treated this situation as if I was in a fire and I didn't have much time. So I didn't do a lot of, I only switched out maybe 1 book, and I'm like, yep, do it quickly. Don't think too much about it. And of course I had to do 3 because I couldn't narrow down just the 1. So this kind of shows the type of books that are your most favorite and are your prized possessions. And for me, the 3 are The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, The Last of the Really Great Winged Doodles by Julie Andrews Edwards, and One Day at a Time by Danielle Steele. These 3 books, I feel like these 3 books have kind of shaped my personality in a way, in that Danielle Steele's main character was a black sheep. Last of the Really Great Winged Doodles focused a lot on imagination, and so did Little Prince, and I think a lot of these speak to me as in, you know, you have to forge your own path, and you have to kind of determine for yourself the person that you're going to be. I think those are kind of really speak to the type of person that you are, because it speaks to which books out of your entire collection are the most important to you. Because most books you can replace, but I think the feeling that you have attached to them, or the sentimental value attached to them, is priceless. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. This ended up becoming like a mini discussion video as well. If you want to do the tag, please look in the description box below. That's where I put all the questions, and I hope you will do them. And I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.